Have you ever stared at a blank screen, felt the weight of endless possibilities, or questioned if your creative efforts truly matter in the grand scheme of things? If so, you're grappling with a question that has puzzled humanity for millennia: the meaning of life. Today, we're diving deep into the profound insights of Albert Camus, a philosopher who didn't offer easy answers but instead provided a powerful framework for not just facing, but embracing the inherent absurdity of existence, especially relevant for us as content creators. Camus introduced us to the concept of the absurd. It's not about life being meaningless, rather, it's the fundamental clash between our innate human desire for meaning, clarity, and purpose, and the universe's cold, indifferent silence. We crave order, but the cosmos offers chaos. For content creators, this resonates deeply. You pour your heart into a video, a blog post, or a piece of art, hoping it will connect, inspire, or even go viral. Yet, the internet can be a vast, indifferent ocean, sometimes swallowing your efforts without a ripple. This disconnect between your passionate intent and the unpredictable outcome is a very real, modern absurd. Camus identified 3 primary ways people react to this fundamental tension. Understanding these helps us navigate our own creative journeys and avoid common pitfalls. The first response is philosophical suicide. This isn't about ending one's life, but rather abandoning reason and embracing a belief system that provides ready-made answers, often religious or ideological. It's a leap of faith into a comforting narrative that denies the absurd. For creators, this might look like blindly following trends, chasing metrics without genuine passion, or adopting a persona that isn't authentic. It's sacrificing your unique voice for the perceived safety of conformity, effectively silencing your true self in the face of creative uncertainty. The second, and most extreme, response is physical suicide. Camus explores this as a direct, albeit tragic, acknowledgement that life's lack of inherent meaning can feel unbearable. He argues against it, not because life has meaning, but because it's a surrender to the absurd. In the creative world, this could manifest as burnout, giving up entirely, or abandoning your craft due to overwhelming self-doubt or lack of external validation. It's letting the indifference of the audience or the difficulty of the journey extinguish your creative spark completely. Camus proposes revolt as the only authentic and courageous response to the absurd. This isn't a violent uprising, but a constant, conscious defiance against the universe's silence. It's about acknowledging the absurd, accepting it, and then choosing to live fully despite it. For content creators, revolt is your superpower. It means recognizing that your work might not always get the recognition it deserves, that algorithms are fickle, and that not everyone will understand your vision. Yet, you choose to create anyway, not for external validation, but for the sheer act of creation itself. Revolt is an ongoing confrontation. It's the refusal to be crushed by the weight of meaninglessness. Instead, you find strength in the struggle, in the very act of pushing back against the void. Think of the creator who continues to make niche content they love, even if it doesn't attract millions of views. They are in revolt, affirming their passion over popular demand. They understand that their personal significance isn't dictated by external metrics. When you accept that there's no preordained meaning, a profound sense of freedom emerges. You are no longer bound by external expectations, societal pressures, or the need for universal validation. You are free to define your own values and create your own purpose. This freedom is exhilarating for creators. It means you can experiment, innovate, and express yourself without fear of getting it wrong, according to some cosmic rulebook. Your canvas is truly blank, waiting for your unique imprint. Camus emphasized living with passion, embracing the quantity of experiences over a supposed quality dictated by external meaning. It's about savoring every moment, every sensation, every creative impulse. For creators, this translates to immersing yourself fully in your craft. It's the joy of the creative process itself, the brainstorming, the editing, the learning, the sharing. It's about finding satisfaction in the journey, not just the destination. Camus famously used the myth of Sisyphus to illustrate the absurd hero. Sisyphus is condemned to eternally push a boulder up a hill, only for it to roll back down. Yet, Camus concludes, one must imagine Sisyphus happy. Why happy? Because in that moment of turning back down the hill, Sisyphus is conscious of his fate, he owns it. He finds meaning not in the boulder reaching the top, but in the act of pushing, in his defiance, in his conscious awareness. As content creators, we are all Sisyphus. We push our creative boulders, videos, articles, art, up the digital hill, knowing they might roll back down, get lost in the feed, or be forgotten. But our happiness, our significance, comes from the act of creation itself. It comes from the joy of expressing an idea, the satisfaction of mastering a skill, the connection with even one viewer. You imbue your work with meaning through your effort, your passion, and your unique perspective. You are not waiting for the universe to give you purpose. You are creating it with every piece of content. So, what does Camus teach us? He teaches us to embrace the struggle, to find joy in the process, and to create our own meaning in a world that offers none inherently. Your creative journey is a powerful act of revolt against the absurd. Don't wait for permission or external validation to feel significant. Your significance comes from your conscious choice to create, to share, and to live passionately, even when the universe seems indifferent. Make your own meaning, one piece of content at a time. If Camus' philosophy resonates with your creative journey, I encourage you to reflect on your own absurd. How do you face the indifference of the digital world? What acts of revolt define your creative spirit? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's build a community of creators who embrace the absurd and find joy in the push. If this video sparked a new perspective, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into philosophy for creators, and remember, your creative purpose is yours to define. Keep creating, keep revolting, and keep finding meaning in the magnificent struggle.